What's good, everybody? All right, so who do we have? What do we place? And what do we play?
Donovan Martinez plays first, and I'm playing Cash.
All right, do you have any shout-outs before we begin the deck as well?
Shout out to Main Phase. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to the homies here. Alan, Josh. Josh was a good match. A couple homies here at Hangar's Hideout.
I taught him everything you know.
It's good. All right. Let's go and get into it. All right. So played the standard defender.
Okay.
3 unicorn.
Okay.
2 rise. 1 scareclaw. 1 ogre.
At any one point, did you need the third rise?
No. Typically what I just do is if I do unicorn, I'll search out rise, do rise, banish.
Wait, unicorn searches a monster?
No. For Theosis.
Gotcha.
So do Theosis into rise, banish, and just go from there. If I have birth, or if not, then I'll go Fenrir, add rise.
Typical Kashtira combo?
Yeah, pretty much. For spells, did the 3 planets. I don't like playing terraforming just because to me it's a break if I draw into it and then I have that. Then it's just taking up space. I didn't like it. Personally, I don't. The 3 Theosis gives me the add back, E-Telly, typical. The 3 birth, and the 1 prep.
Gotcha.
So pretty standard with that.
Alright, so that's all engine, right?
Yeah, this is all my engine right there.
So we're going to non-engine.
Non-engine, hand traps, anything else in between. So 2 shifter. Did this just trying to get as much as I can banished or stop my opponent from anything, whether it's super heavy samurai or branded, anything pretty much.
Okay.
2 kaiju.
Kaiju's are for what?
Just to get rid of big monsters such as like Baron or anything that's just like Omni Negate, just anything pretty much I see that might stop me or be troublesome.
Nor and all that, yeah.
Droll, because this is a droll format. Stop super heavy Sam or just anything that pretty much is going to continuously search. 3 Ash and 3 Emperor. So all those are all the hand traps.
Did you ever need a third shifter?
No, not really. And I'll get into why. So this is where the cringy part comes in. T Raigeki. If I stop my opponent, they don't really have negates or anything like that. It's not once per turn, so remove their monsters. I don't like Lightning Storm because it only does attack position and I can't control anything at the moment. Double cross out. This didn't come up today. Previously I've had where they try to ash me, so I just crossed out their cross out. So that's just pretty much just there if I need it. May or may not remove it. Yeah, or that too. I've had that. 3 Pot of Prosperities, just to get my searches if I somehow break. And then 2 Macrocosmos.
Say what? Why Macrocosmos?
So if I don't, I noticed that today, if I didn't see Shifter, I was seeing the Macro. Pretty much it's just still a way to stop my opponent if they had something for the Shifter. And it's just pretty much since everything that leaves the field, if it's getting banished, whether it's my monsters, their monsters, I can bring it back with either prep or birth. So it doesn't really stop me too much.
You just hate everybody. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
So that's for that.
Is that 40?
It's actually 42. I like the 42 ratio. For the extra deck, I'm going to do 2 Shangri-La. Pretty standard. 2 Rise.
Wish you had 3?
Huh?
Wish you had 3 or no?
Not really. I noticed today, at least, when I brought out a Rise Heart, it pretty much made my opponent think a little too much. Frank. And
try to play into time. Yeah.
Well, not just that, but like if I have Shifter or I have this also to follow up, even if they get rid of this, I still have the Macrocosmos, so they still have to get rid of it somehow, some back row removal.
Gotcha.
2 Big Eye, just to take control, big monsters that my opponent controls, and start to hit them over with their own monster. It's always funny for me.
Gotcha.
1 Diablosis. This is actually probably gonna come out. I basically just have it there just to burn off a prosperity. Never really use it for its banishing effect or anything like that. It might be still kind of good, but I have a feeling it's gonna get banned anyway, so it's there. 1 Mechanphena Beast. For tokens, can't really hit me or do really damage unless you're doing piercing, and then I could pop a token, destroy a problematic card on the
Or
field.
skill drain.
Skill drain, well, that's what planets are for. Pop.
Go for it.
We're gonna have 2 Zeus, especially right now since Kashtira is still a thing. If I get into a mirror match or anything like that, I still have 1 there. Now, a lot of people disagree with this. Titanic Moth and Red Eyes Metal Flare. Both of these are basically just for time cards. Swing, hit you directly, burn you for whatever you have in your hand, or if I did not FTK you or anything, you're mainly going to be left with like 500 life points, and at that point I just go into this and you're going to kill yourself.
Masquerade at home, gotcha.
Yeah. We got the Baron. For the Baron, I just usually do like the special summon, whether if it's Fenrir or Unicorn. Normal summon
Ash.
or yeah, it's pretty much synchro it off. Dawn Dagger. If I decide to get greedy, I get Nib, Pop, and then the Goliath for protection still.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. And next is side deck.
All right, so let's go. For the side deck, 2 Nib. Everyone always hates on me because they're gold, but it still does the same thing. Still does the same thing. It's just super heavy samurai. If I stop them and they still have plays, or they don't have the unaffected Baron, pretty much just wipe their board. I do the 2 just so that way I can see it and not really affect too much of the ratios that I have. 2 Lava Golem, so that way I could just get rid of their monsters for some reason if they are able to go full combo. The 1 Dark Hole, just because I already run 2 Raigeki. This is just basically if I want to see something else to help clear the board.
And that's near mint, right?
No, this is playground. This is playground, all right. 2 Fissure for both going first and second. That one was just because I really didn't know what else I wanted to put in there, and basically still same thing as Microcosmos. Just wanted to get as much as I can banished. For trap decks, hey Trinade, you can set 5 and I'm gonna bounce them all back to your hand and possibly FTK you.
Gotcha.
So there's that. 2 Evenlies. I used to main deck these, but every time I just saw it at the wrong time. It was too much of since it's too much of a going second card, I wanted my deck to be more going first and second. But this, every time I saw it, I just couldn't resolve it, or just wanted to try to banish as much as I can off their field, get rid of problematic monsters. D-Barrier, basically for the synchros, fusions, everything. This card is still good. Hopefully they do not limit or ban it. And that's pretty much it.
And would you win?
What do you mean? As far as all these stacks,
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
Yeah. It's actually weird. First time actually getting big prizing like this, so I'm like, I don't know, frame it or something. I don't know.
Well, congratulations on your
Thank
first
you.
place and your first deck profile ever.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, right?
Yes.
All right, peace.